Hey everybody, happy Monday. So I wanted to go live today on our Parent Cafe live channel and just check in with everybody and see how you're all doing. It's looking like we might end up being home a little longer, practicing social distancing and finding ways to interact with our kids. And if you have younger kids and you're keeping them home, things you can do for them. So I wanted to be able to talk to you guys about some ideas. So I'm thinking that there is quite a few things coming out online. So please be watching our Facebook on at Alliance for Youth and some activities you can do just to feel kind of a part of the community. Like we did the big chalk out event yesterday, and today is starting the bear hunt. So if you're following us, you'd see that. So everybody's just being asked to place bears in their window. So if you can get out there, take your walks today and tomorrow, get some fresh air. Sometimes when it's cold, you guys will still go out, but we tend to stay indoors when it's chilly. So I don't know what kind of books you guys have on hand, but if you search some different things to do with books you already have, you can add to the learning. So I really like these books by Diane Albert. And there's I'm Not Just a Scribble, Spots, there's Splatters, and then they have activity books. So I have these books, and I've read a couple of them on our YouTube channel before. And so I'm just going to start doing some videos on here where I'm reading the books. I'm not going to do that on this video, but it's okay that somebody didn't have the best artwork, and it goes through how this scribble was different colors, and that's okay, and where it was at. So then you're identifying like the shape of a scribble and what that's like. So it's celebrating the diversity of these scribbles. And then it comes with little fun stickers that you can put in there with it. So whenever I see a book like this, I think you could easily reproduce some things that your kids liked. A lot of us have stickers with like eyeballs and different things, or you could just draw them. You don't have to use the stickers. So using these activities to spur that learning. So if you don't have an Amazon account, which is where I purchase these books, I highly recommend you get one and have the Kindle, because some of these books have free Kindle editions. So like the Spot ones, there's a whole series on social emotional stuff, like a spot of anxiety, a spot of confidence. I just saw there was one on organization, which was really cute. So I haven't actually gotten to read a whole bunch of those yet. But I love that those are free and I don't have to wait for shipping. Amazon is cutting back on, their super fast shipping if it's a non-essential item. So that's a really good way to still have access to things. I love these. So the Spot I don't even have open, but when I did order these, you could just buy like the stickers too. So just because we're all practicing social distancing and being at home, this is just a good opportunity to do those things. But if you can't get them right away, that's okay, because I think you would use these anyways. So I had all this stuff brought from work. So it's just stuff I had gotten for work. And I tend to try to recreate things for Aiden. But they have like things to practice writing. So for a little bit older kids too, and like on the Spots one, where can spots go? So they have like identified food and things like that. So good things that the spots are easy, because a lot of us have those like coding stickers laying around, or stickers from garage sales, or maybe you have some smiley face stickers, or I don't even know where else you would have those, but you might have, I don't know. And stickers are a good way to kind of do some art. So Melissa and Doug's brand has a ton of random stuff. So I have things like that laying around the house for Aiden. But you could easily find like a scene on your computer and print it off. of like a jungle backdrop or something that's just cartoony, and then let them place some jungle stickers on it to create that. Or they could draw a jungle and then use their stickers to place the animals on. So just looking for fun ways to identify it with that, and then make sure you're doing it with like a story so that they have something that they're recreating or adding to that story. So like if you're doing the jungle, maybe you do like the Jungle Book, or where does Curious George come from? Like he came from the jungle. That's where the man in the yellow hat found him. You could do like the ocean and watch Finding Nemo, or you could do Inside Out and do something about emotions or something, because some of us have those books, some of us have the movies, but you could use those and just add to that storyline. I know it's hard to figure out where we're going to put lessons in, and you can use a lot of the stuff you're already doing and just building upon that. These spots are similar to the Scribble book, and it's just all about where you find spots. And this one, you like go hunting for spots, like on all these animals, which is really cute. So it's just identifying. So this author has like a degree in fine arts, and she uses that for this love of books and stuff. So they're super cute. So I just wanted to highlight those this week. And I think anytime you can find a fun book that you love that's kind of silly and helps identify things, and kids just really are drawn to art. I love how they make this, like they start mixing colors to make these different splatter colors with paint. And there's a lot of science experiments you could do with mixing colors and things, just to show kids that as well. So highly recommend, check them out. So this one's splatter. I'm Not Just a Scribble. They have ones with like rock art, Scribble Rocks or something like that. Man, I just want to go play with these books now. So I wanted to show you guys that. So as you know, it is almost the end of March. And so April kicks off Strengthening Families Month, or better known as Child Abuse Prevention Month. So you'll probably start to see pinwheels. So I really wanted to talk about you guys making some pinwheels and maybe placing those outside, planting them outside. The reason pinwheels are the symbol of preventing child abuse is because every child deserves to have that happy upbringing, feelings of hope and optimism, and pinwheels represent that. So generationally, I think we've all had a pinwheel and played with it. And if you're playing with a pinwheel, there's just that freeing sense of optimism, like I don't know. I just get the warm, fun feelings when I'm playing with a pinwheel and watching it spin in the air. So there is a lot of activities out there to make your own. So I found this one, which was actually a paper helicopter pinwheel template. But if you go to Montana Children's Trust Fund, they have a link there to build your own. I will actually go and find it and place it below on this video. But it's pretty simple. Like if you had a square, and then you're going to cut in on each corner, and then you're going to fold those corners in. And this dot is where you would place like it's those little tack things that go in and spread out, and I cannot remember the name right now. It'll be in the instructions. And so I've seen them placed on straws, on pencils. There's a lot of different things you can use. Maybe you have a dowel. I have some random dowels from my crafting that we could use. And depending on like if you have scrapbooking paper, you could use cardstock, or maybe you have some foil paper. There's a lot of fun ways to do that. Another good way is just having it printed, or use like a cardstock's nice because it's sturdy, but this is going to work better. This is just regular printer paper, and have your kids draw and color on them. So Child Abuse Prevention Month's colors are blue, but have fun and draw whatever you want. I think it's fun to just pick out all the blue crayons and let them do something with just all the blues. So feel free to do that. You could always do the fun displays in windows. So there's quite a few things going out. So I started the video talking about we're going on a bear hunt. There's also the World of Hearts. So putting like hearts on your windows, nice messages of hope and it's fun to decorate. And there's a lot of things out on Facebook right now. You can see examples of what people are doing. I just got invited to the World of Hearts Facebook page. There's going to be an Easter egg hunt that the public schools are putting out. So they're asking people to put decorated eggs in their windows so people can find those on the walks. Not only is that fun when you're on the walk, but it's just fun. It's a fun art project and have something hanging, and then you can go see other people's. We're also developing another online community thing, so be watching for that. So as soon as we have some things established with the different groups I work with, I will post those out there. So please be following our Facebook. We do share a lot of different people's things as well from around the community, because we want everybody just to have fun and embrace the creative ideas everybody's coming up with to help us stay connected and help teach our kids and make all of this a little bit more bearable, a little less scary. And we're all about sharing resources. I also will post a link. I got a bunch of free resources. Sorry, I'm gonna grab it. I posted it up here that through some state funding we have, they created a whole bunch of things with links for kids' activities, baby activities, coloring pages, all sorts of free things for you guys. So we will get those out to you as well. One thing I'm going to do today that I thought I'd share with you guys is you can create these rocket ships that you have your kids color, and then you use like 2 different size straws. So they color these, you cut them out, and then you have like on the back side, you have a fixed end of a straw to where it's going to create like end of a tunnel. And then you have a smaller straw that goes inside so they can blow the straw up and then launch their rockets. So if you go to this website, and I'll put this below too, but it's buggyandbuddy.com. They have this activity. I actually found it through Pinterest, and it's a free printable they have. And she had some other, well, I'm not sure if it's a she, but they had some other STEM activities as well that were pretty fun for kids. So it creates a little toy, because I know my son is losing his mind. He's like, why can't I go to the store? I want this. I want that. Number 1, he's sick, so we're staying home. Number 2, social distancing and only going out for essential things. So remembering that. And they had some other ideas on things you could do to create that. And you could always create your own paper straws and stuff as well with different sizes of construction paper. So, or whatever paper you have. So don't be afraid because you don't have everything. You can get a little inventive on stuff. So I just wanted to share a little bit about what we were doing and check in. I have not seen anybody yet today. So it's probably going to take us a while to please like us and share us and recommend people, just keeping tabs, because we're always wanting to share our ideas with you guys. And I would love for you to give me yours so I can put that out there and share it. So I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you again on Wednesday.